Good afternoon. Welcome into today's live stream. I have an exciting live stream today because CPI data came out, and this was the most important CPI reading since the last CPI reading, and this will be the most important CPI reading until the next CPI reading. CPI is the inflation data. It came in extremely cooled off compared to the previous readings, and honestly, from what people were expecting it to come in at. I'm excited. The market's not, but what's changed? It's been that way for the last 6 months or so. We are, in fact, and make no mistake about it, we are exactly 1 week, 2 hours, and 8 minutes away from the first rate cut of this cycle. One week, 1 hour, 56 minutes now. The market is currently expecting an 84% chance of a 0.25% rate cut, 25 basis points. The market is no longer expecting a 50 basis point rate cut, but we will see if that changes in the coming weeks. Well, in the coming week. Make no mistake about it, we will be having the rate cut in 1 week. Historically, it's been pretty shitty. Historically, the rate cuts, which this is the Federal Reserve's interest rates, right, over time since the 1950s. Every time they cut rates, we go into a recession, minus a few glaring examples here, and little baby ones throughout the 80s and some of the 60s. But in modern history, every time we've cut rates, we've had a recession because they only cut rates as a tool to soften the blows of recessions. I did pull up somebody overlaying the last couple times we've had rate cuts. So from 1981, 1990, 2000, and 2007. They overlaid it with the current market projections to show when they first started cutting rates and what happened to the S&P 500. And in all scenarios, we go down. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can not immediately just start going down. Hopefully we have like 6 months to a year of a rally beforehand, but I am not holding my breath for that. I am, however, not selling any of my portfolio for that either because I don't know. Call me stupid, call me crazy. I don't think that they're going to allow the markets to tank right before an election. I also don't think that either president's going to enjoy watching the market tank after becoming president. I know after last night's debate, all of you guys are thinking the same thing that the broader internet is thinking because groupthink is aggressive. Kamala won that pretty clearly. Trump did not do that great, and I believe that's the only debate they're going to be having. So not spectacular. I think Trump underestimated what Kamala's prep was going to be like, and so he just kind of thought he could get up there and say whatever he wanted to say and just body her. And most of the cases that would work out, but she prepped aggressively for that. So props to her, I guess. What's good, Zach? What's good, Truth? Welcome in. Happy to have you guys here. Appreciate you guys joining me. Please make sure you hit that like button. We are live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about the crypto markets and, more importantly, to talk about our top DeSci bags. Now, yesterday, we all had an amazing day because Axon went up Axon was up like 40 to 50% yesterday alone. So that was a pretty spectacular time. It's off the news or the potential news that Nvidia might be coming in and investing into the company. And that kind of made the market very excited. It's up an additional 9% today, but I think that's just the residuals from yesterday's pump. Top mover is Axon and Data Lake, although AIMX here is up a little bit more than Data Lake, but that's okay. That's all right. So be it. I don't have any exposure to AIMX, so I don't care. But that got me thinking, and Ryan in the Discord actually pointed out that Axon's not the only crypto project out there that has some NVIDIA backing. And so NVIDIA has also been supporting Kudos. So shout out Ryan in the Discord. I appreciate you pulling this to our attention. Kudos is sitting at a $68 million market cap. They are a D-pin, just like Render, just like Dynex, only they have the backing or support of NVIDIA. So shout out that call out. I think it's a pretty solid bet. Let me go ahead and pull up Kudos on the actual chart though, on the fun, exciting charts. Kudos pumped up 12% today. It's coming back down a little bit, but honestly, this chart looks pretty damn beautiful. We just here put a low and then a higher low. Oh my God, my earring just spazzed the fuck out of me. You guys just watched me tweak out. I thought it was a bug on my neck. I'm having problems with bugs lately. They've been crawling on me and I'm not enjoying life with bugs, but sorry for that. It bottomed here at the previous support back in January, and then it's starting to make a little bit of an uptrend. If we look at the RSI on Kudos, you can see that it bottomed back here in June, and the price continued to fall while the RSI started making higher lows. And that is usually a very bullish divergence. Anytime you see that on an RSI chart where you're seeing the RSI start trending up while the price is still trending down, that's usually a pretty good sign that a reversal is coming in hot. And so that's kind of what I think we're seeing right now. Now, if we were to kind of draw this out as to when you could expect somewhat of a bounce back or rejection, I would assume that we'll continue upwards on this trajectory until you get up to that 200-day moving average, which is about 40% from here. So I think there's a solid 40% run, which would correspond with the previous low from up here. Kudos, however, is probably, if we're assuming D-pin is going to maintain its strength or its stronghold on the overall broader market, Kudos is probably a good play given that it has that NVIDIA backing. And as long as NVIDIA and AI continue to trend in a positive direction, then anything that's related to that has a good market sentiment, has good market conditions, right? I just got a call, but then she realized I was live. I am indeed live. Let me respond to her. Now, as far as all these other tabs I have open up here, I was looking at some other projects that are sub $100 million market caps because I'm looking just to see what kind of altcoins out there could potentially do well, given just given that that's the entire point of the channel, is to find altcoins that we think are going to perform better than some of the major large caps out there. Most of it's been in decentralized science, but we do have to diversify a little bit. And while, again, the whole portfolio is basically DeSci, I like calling out some plays like Caspa, like BitTensor, like Tars AI, like Dynex. Dynex not doing too hot, but Okta looks pretty damn beautiful. And this one individual, Micro here, Micro calls out some really solid plays. And I've seen him put together, or them, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, I imagine it's probably a man, given that everyone in crypto is men. He does a really good analysis, and he pointed out Dion, but he also pointed out Okta. Okta looks like a solid project here, given that it's not had any major pullbacks. This is the same kind of chart that happened with Caspa. This is a Caspa-esque looking chart on Okta. Right? We love that. That's a solid uptrend. You cannot complain with that at all. It's looking like it kind of broke a little bit of its support here, right? Like it was trending pretty solidly up, and then it kind of started to fail and fall under that. But honestly, it just is a matter of where you draw the trend line, right? Because you can rapidly change this to make it look like it's holding support. So it just depends where you want to draw it. I think this is probably a solid one to keep an eye on and potentially do some deep, I'll end up doing some deeper research into it. I've not done my analysis into it, so I can't say definitively if it's a good one or a bad one. I just know that the chart looks beautiful, and this person, who I respect his opinion on projects, did a full breakdown on it. I guess I should pull it up and not pull up a different project, but I think it looks pretty solid. Now, I know that most of you guys don't have any cash. I understand that. We've all gone balls deep into this market months ago, and so we've just been holding on to our positions. I do think it's important, though, that you maintain on the prowl and looking for different projects that could be worth your time and your investment. I know that everyone is getting excited for pre-sales season, right? Yeah. We got Poseidon DAO coming up, and we have Wellshare Health coming up, 2 DeSci projects that are potentially here to make their mark in the entire space. What is Cash? What's your crypto bay? Was that your crypto bay? Yes, it was, actually. I got her deep into crypto. She's the one who's got 100 grand waiting on the sidelines. So I'm actually curious right now, what bags should I have her put that into? 100 grand on some of the stuff that we're investing into actually is like 10% of the projects. If it's $1 million market cap, 100 grand into something, we could all be rich. She could be our exit liquidity. I hope she's not watching this live stream right now. But What projects would you say are good for her to be paying attention to? Because she somehow has tons of cash. Should we get her to pump Axon? Should we get her to pump Noble? Noble. $670 sale. Imagine fumbling $132,000 for $670. LOL. Imagine. Like $1 for Noble is literally only a $300 million market cap. I know it's a bit of hopium, and I'm still zooming out on the chart and we're not even there. But imagine that. Imagine. Oh, I'm watching. Oh my God. She is watching, of course. I should have expected that. USDC, 5.2% interest on Coinbase. That's honestly not a bad play. You get that 5% interest on it, especially given, remember, given that the CPI data, which we haven't even addressed yet, came in at 2.5%. 2.5% inflation year over year with the month over month reading of 0.2%, which is basically in line with the year over year. Remember, if we multiply out the 0.2 by 12, we get 2.4% inflation, right? Yeah. We get 2.4% inflation if we were to annualize August's inflation. So it's right in line with the current state. So I don't see us falling into that 2%, like under 2% anytime soon. But I do think this gives the Fed enough fuel to move forward with that rate cut in a week. But honestly, this is just good. Like, inflation coming down is giving the Fed the room to cut rates, which I know we don't really want them to cut rates because rate cuts always coincide with the market crash. But nonetheless, we just kind of have to move forward with the data that we have. And this inflation coming out is pretty good. We can tell most of the deflation or the softening of the inflation came from energy. Gasoline, fuel, oil, not necessarily electricity. What is this one? Used cars and trucks. That entire market's crashing pretty dramatically. It has been for the last year or so. But energy seems to be driving the downward momentum. Amanda, tell us how you met Patrick. Make sure this story is embarrassing for him. Truth. Mods, can we get Truth out of this? Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't need that. Market buy into CYG. Dude, $100,000 clip into CYG would absolutely send that chart to Valhalla. That would be drying up a third of the liquidity on the upside. $100,000 purchase into CYG would truthfully send it. I mean, it would probably double the price almost immediately. Like we'd be back at the high here if that kind of order came in. Not to mention the market psychology that would start implementing, like $1,000 order into it 3 days ago. LOL. How do I get this pulled up on the chart? No, I don't want to see that. Although we should see, they literally just have CYG in the wallet. LOL. Whatever. It's supposed to pull it up on the chart so I can see exactly where it was, but it was probably in here somewhere. I guess I could just go back 3 days. It was one of these purchases. Oh, well, you love me. Oh, man. That I do, Truth. One of the OGs. One of the OGs from the live streams. I appreciate all you guys being here, though. Truthfully. I am probably going to have to take a pee break soon. I've been chugging energy drinks. It's a very entertaining story, but I don't think he'd be embarrassed. Probably not embarrassed. It is super entertaining, though, and kind of crazy. Amanda, TikTok permanently banned my account again. The same 4 videos. The same 4 videos, they've been banning it over and over again. That investor is no longer on TikTok. But guess what? Is still on TikTok. All right, chill. I'm not logged into any account right now. That's just what TikTok assumes you want to see. Guess who is still on TikTok? That F investor with 174,000 followers. I didn't even have that many followers, but somehow they're still up here. shilling blocks for me. Thank you. Although they put a lowercase x, so you can't actually shill it. So this account is still up. So if you want to see any of my content, go ahead and view this account. But that investor is not currently an account on it anymore, because for some reason I'm stupid and I keep not taking down the videos that they flag. I just assume TikTok's going to be like, oh yeah, we've already had 3 appeals on these videos, so clearly they're okay. Every time we rule them to be okay, but obviously that's not the case, and I just need to take them down. So when I get my account back this time, TikTok, I promise I'll take it down. I promise. I'm not going to post any more political conspiracy videos, despite literally every single one of them ending up coming true. Despite literally every single one of them ending up coming true, I won't post anymore. Okay? Every time I have some sort of conspiracy, and I don't know that I should view any bookmark stuff because today is 9/11, so I'm seeing a lot of propaganda that I've been bookmarking. So I guess a moment of silence for 9/11 and everyone who fell from... Hold on. I'm not going to view the bookmarks because it's not going to be beneficial to me as a content creator to show what I've been bookmarking on X around today. However, my condolences go out to everyone who was affected by that. You know William Laurent? Have you guys seen him? He's the one who makes funny ICP songs. And I co-hosted the D-Size space with Wolf Web 3 with Will. You know, Will was in the World Trade Center on 9/11. Like, he was there, like actually in the building when it all happened. He was on the ground floor, but his story was crazy, actually insane. Ayo, that vid. That vid is just absurd. Good thing your girlfriend has a connection or two. Facts. Big facts. Please, Amanda. Get my account back. I'm a shop creator, right? That's all I need to be. I'll post a shop video, I promise. Okay, so that is basically all I had. We are getting rate cuts. Rate cuts generally are not good for the market. Bitcoin's volatile. Oh, you know what? I had new Apollo algo. What's it worth to you? Anything. I will do all of the dishes. I will cook homemade meals. I'll help you move, which is what I was doing yesterday for everyone who's watching and unaware. Yeah, so Apollo Algo, I've talked about it a few times. I don't have the membership to show you guys actually the data, but Apollo Algo has the end of this month to be an extremely volatile period in the crypto markets. There's 2 very volatile days in the 20s. So the end of next week into the final week of September are supposed to be very volatile periods for the market. And so I think that corresponds pretty damn closely with the baking in of the rate cuts next week. So on the 18th, we'll get a rate cut. And I think thereafter, the following week after, we'll have some pretty volatile movements in Bitcoin. Odds are it's going to be to the downside. Statistically speaking, every time we get any kind of volatility in the crypto markets, it's going to be to the downside. Now, if we come look at the open liquidity for Bitcoin, I know this chart's super toxic for anyone watching. It's a lot of information to look at, but I just want you to look at the left side of the screen here and look at the very bright green and bright yellow highlighted regions, given that that represents open interest on Bitcoin's price. It's currently at 47,000. So there's a lot of people who have liquidation zones at 47,000. Now, that is literally just demand, and Bitcoin's going to go to that demand. I think that we see Bitcoin at 47,000 within a week of the rate cuts. So everyone position yourself appropriately, and everyone take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, no one can predict it perfectly, but I think that we'll see Bitcoin sometime in the next 2 weeks. Where is it? So right around here, which goes with the trend line, right? I think right around here, we will see Bitcoin at the exact time that I drew that circle. So I think we're going to, and everything is lining up like that. Like each time we're spiking on Bitcoin, it's not going nearly as high as it did the previous time, right? Like it's very much so accelerating the downtrend. So I would not be surprised at all if we get some sort of major capitulation event that scares most of the people out of the market, that comes back down to the initial ETF hype. This spike right here is when the ETF was launched, remember? And so I would not be shocked at all, except I'm kind of expecting it to come back down and show that as support. Is Patrick a good cook? You're damn right I'm a good cook. I post about my cooking all the time on X. All the time. It's bussin'. Although I was told I'm not supposed to say bussin'. It's outdated. But it's bussin'. It goes hard. Especially steak. Steak is my expertise. Now, I don't think there's anything we can do about it. I do think, and I honestly think it's a smart idea to open up some shorts on Bitcoin. So I think after this live stream, I'm going to go set up with my Blowfin exchange, and I'll put some referral links and everything so I can start making money off of you guys trading as well. And I think we'll start the trading again. And I expect us to have this capitulation event. And truthfully, I don't think it's the end of the bull market, okay? In my gut, I still think we're going up here. With that being said, in order to make money on a downturn in the crypto markets, you have to be trading. And so if I do expect us to have some large capitulation events, or if I do expect us to have these massive sell-offs like this, the only way you're going to make money is by trading and shorting Bitcoin and shorting some of these altcoins. Now, I hope this doesn't happen, but if it does, we need to just be ready. We just need to be ready. Ayo, what's good, C90? Start the trading again. You're damn right. It's going to be lit. I'm excited to get back to trading. Honestly, it's just something fun to do, like the gambling website that we saw from Ryan the other day, where you could guess on the 5-minute candles. Phenomenal, Cook. Thank you for that vote of confidence. 57,500 would be a good short. Let's go look at the chart again, because we're at 56,840. So you think on an intraday level, I'm assuming? 57,500. I wouldn't be surprised if we get rejected here, you know? Let's get rid of these moving averages and go ahead and put on the RSI again. Relative Strength Index. No, not the RSI again. Patrick, come on, boy. The VWAP. This is what I like using for intraday. No super clear direction. It honestly looks like since market open, since midday, we've been trying to have a change in direction on Bitcoin, but I think it's losing some steam, and you can see explicitly that divergence that's happening. So Bitcoin continued to go higher and higher while the RSI started peaking out lower and lower. So that divergence is starting to happen on Bitcoin's strength in the intraday. And so I wouldn't be surprised to see us tank a little bit here. There's a little bit of open interest above us right here, but a lot below us. So bearish on the day. Bearish on the day for Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and pretend to trade. We'll do some copy trading here, or some paper trading. So I think we come back down into here. Let's draw another line down here. There we go. What percent gains is that? 0.75. So we go in on 100x leverage. No, I'm just kidding. Did we confirm that Amanda is the person who walks the dog at the same time every day outside the window? No, she is not. She is very much not. On a complete 180 for news, we have some bullish news for Genomes DAO. Genomes DAO is now allowing people from 23andMe, MyHeritage, or Ancestry.com to upload their data into the Genomes database and start earning off of their data. So I think this is an incredibly bullish move for them, because now they're not forcing these people to rebuy genetic kits. They're just allowing them to upload their data and put it into a safekeeping spot where they can earn money from it. Remember, Genomes DAO is the sequencing company where you can sequence your entire genome and get paid for contributing to research. So they're allowing these people to now come and be onboarded into their ecosystem, which is a genius move. They're going to lose out on some of the money from people buying kits, but they're going to gain market share. And at this stage, in any kind of startup company, you just got to focus on gaining that market share. And so ultimately, this is super bullish for Genomes DAO. However, the price didn't respond to that in the slightest. Not genomes, genomes. The price didn't move at all. And the market cap is not that small. So I'm confused. I think it's just genome. Yeah. Market cap is 6.3 million. The price is down 2.6% today. And yeah, it still looks like a falling knife. And I hope that one day soon we can scoop it up again and have that breakout happen, because I think this is a multi-$100 million project. It's just not doing anything because all of the altcoins continue to bleed against Bitcoin, like pretty drastically. Maybe this is the breakout we're waiting for, but I don't think so. I think, yeah, I just think that the rest of the market is still going to bleed a little bit compared to Bitcoin, compared to some of these major players out there. Their market cap was messed up since, yeah. Question about Noble Blocks. How are they going to fix the issue they have since the hack? So Noble Blocks, the actual platform, it's a wonderful question. Thank you, CryptoKeep. Appreciate that question. Noble Blocks does not have any issues after the hack. The hack was a massive dilution event. So Noble Blocks was initially posted with 1 billion coins and 10% in circulation. I think a little bit less than 10%. And it was supposed to take roughly 10 years for us to get to all the coins diluted into the market. So it was going to be a very slow dilution event. What happened is on the hack back here, where that massive spike downward happened, that was a mass dilution event where a hacker took and dumped a ton of coins onto the market. The actual underlying platform was not impacted. The only thing that was impacted was the amount of coins in circulation and the people who had not claimed their tokens from the unlocks. If you had claimed them like you were supposed to, you never got impacted by this. However, I understand that most people did not. There are a large chunk of people didn't. So the market cap is 1.9 million, the fully diluted valuation of 5 million. And so you can take this to see how many coins are currently in circulation. I'm assuming this is what you're referring to, correct? So you can take the 1.9 and divide it by 5 to get that 38% of the coins are in circulation. And so you multiply that out by 1 billion to get 380 million coins in circulation. And so that is the current circulating amount of coins for Noble. That's the only thing that was impacted. The underlying platform, according to Delroy, the founder, is coming out in October. The platform's out, but it's not really useful right now. And so it becomes useful in October, hopefully. And I think what's going on here is that most people are waiting for any kind of major updates, any kind of major announcements. They're waiting for Bitcoin to break out, right? Because let's say Noble Blocks released the project, released everything. It was all perfect. We onboarded the 10,000 scientists that were waiting to onboard for the platform, and everything looked golden, and Bitcoin decided tomorrow to dump down 20% into this little circle we drew. It doesn't matter what you do. Noble's going down more than that. Maybe it holds up a little bit because everyone's like not willing to sell, but ultimately, if Bitcoin dumps 20% next week, any project that does a seed round, any project that does the presale, any project that makes major announcements is tanking. And so most of them are waiting, and you can see this across the board. That's why everything seems pretty slow right now, and all the airdrop seasons and everything aren't doing too well, is because most projects are waiting for Bitcoin to break out and start moving up again, because then the marketing power goes 100 times more powerful. Then the marketing actually is worth doing, and all those announcements actually can bring some value to it, right? Data Lake and Genomes died with DCIDoc. DCIDoc, please, brother, come back to life. Come back to life. I think that's a great point, Zach. Great point. Great point. I want to go see when his last tweet was. January 13th. The time will come when they call us Oh my God. The time will come when they will call us happiness. DSI. January 13th. RIP. The DSI doc. He fell off right here. He stopped making content right as the ETF was announced for Bitcoin. RIP my guy. RIP my guy. I DM'd him in April, but he didn't reply. SMH. I know. My guy. Get out here. Should we go repost his post? Should we quote tweet him? What should we say? What should we say? Is that funny? Is that worth... Would people laugh at that, do you think? I need you guys' help. I'm not intrinsically that funny of a person, and so I need social validation before I post things in order to make sure that it's a good thing that everyone's going to laugh at. When we needed him the most, he vanished. The DSI doc. Post it. Will you guys like it at least? Can I at least assure that we'll have 8 likes on it? Let's see. I'm going to check how many likes this live stream has. There's 8 people watching. So if we have at least 8 likes, I will post it. If we don't have 8 likes, I will not be posting it. Okay? How's that? I think that's a pretty solid thing. It says 10 people are watching. So that's bullish. But my concurrent viewer metrics that I'm looking at on my second monitor, as I have a 3 monitor screen, that says that we only have 8. We do have 8 likes. Now we have 9, therefore I can post it. Shout out you guys. You guys rock. When we needed him the most, he vanished. The 8th is sleeping probably. LOL. Honestly, I know some people probably just put the live on to show some support for me, and they're off doing their own stuff. I'm on mute for it, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Get them in here. This is the only way we bring D-Side to the mainstream. Really, really, really. Is daily reminders that we are still here. We are still at $424 million market cap. You think Axon Dow is going to be sitting at a $26 million market cap 12 months from now? No. No, they will not. And I can guarantee that. Can I guarantee it's higher or lower? No, but I would bet all of my money that it's going to be higher. In fact, I am betting all of my money. I have literally more money invested in the markets right now than I do for all my student loans. Okay? I could take all the money I have and pay off all my student loans. But I'm not doing that. Therefore, I have taken a loan out with the federal government to buy crypto. Don't tell them that. But if you look at it objectively like that, I have debt that I'm not paying off so that I can be heavier in these markets. That is bullishness. That is more than 100% invested. Let's just be real. That is more than 100% invested. If you have debt and you are choosing to be in the market instead of paying it off, you are more than 100% invested. Now, if that debt is lower than the Federal Reserve interest rate, which is currently set at 5.33, it's between 5.25 and 5.5. If the interest rate is lower than that, you can make the argument you're just arbitraging the interest. But if it is higher than that, which I don't know what my student loan debt interest rate is at, honestly, 100K short if Kamala wins. Facts. FRK. Facts. Oh man, did you guys see that announcement from, I think it was Goldman Sachs, but I couldn't be mistaken, saying that if Kamala wins, Bitcoin's going to 30,000. If Trump wins, it's going to 90K. God damn, we need it. Oh man, Axon Dow, $10 billion market cap, at least. Crypto Keep, I would be so ecstatic if it went to a $10 billion market cap. I'm assuming you're meaning fully diluted. That would put it at a $10 coin. A $10 Axon is on the table pretty dramatically. Honestly, I think it's very much possible to have a $10 Axon. Currently sitting at 14 cents. I mean, that's one of the trades of a lifetime. Especially if you've been holding still since pre-sale. If you're holding since pre-sale, at $140,000 market cap when we were getting into this shit. If you hold to $10, that is the trade of a century. You do not find trades like that. Axon is ungodly. And the leaders of Axon, the founders, are advisors to Poseidon DAO. Poseidon DAO is set up for success from day one. And they're patiently waiting. Patiently. I'm an advisor for Poseidon DAO, just full disclosure. I'm an advisor for Poseidon DAO. They are set up for some golden run activity. And trying to get them to postpone the pre-sale until Bitcoin breaks out. We'll see what ends up happening. I can only do so much as an advisor. I can't dictate what happens to the actual project. I can simply give my opinion and my advice. Advisor advice. Not financial advice. Bro, that's like $60 Axon. Oh my God. $60 Axon might be off the table. I don't think we hit 60. I wish we could, but I don't think we will. Is it possible? Sure. A $60 Axon would be actually retarded. What is that? A 1.6 million % return if it went to $60. You got to be kidding me. 1.6 million % return. I mean, anything is possible. I just don't think that's jump change. Chump change. I just don't like anything is possible, but a circulating market cap of $10 billion for Axon, I think requires all of the stars to align. You know what I think it requires? I think it requires for CZ. Okay. All right. I'm going to get banned. I think it requires for CZ to get out of jail and 100% fully embrace DeSci. Make some announcements that the Binance DeSci fund is getting heavily involved into Axon. Mods, ban this guy. No, please, shut up. Stop. You're gonna trigger YouTube. I was not showing guns. That was not the intention. I think there's a good chance he will. It's very possible. I also think it's going to take some major catalyst. Like, is it possible? Yes. The stars have to align dramatically. If NVIDIA comes out and they publicly say, hey, we're putting $20 million into Axon, and then CZ comes out and says, hey, we think Axon is going to be one of the biggest winners of the DeSci category, and thus we are going to put $10 million into Axon. And both of those catalysts happen, and decentralized science as a whole becomes one of the main narratives competing with, let's say, gaming, then yeah, Axon to $60 and I'll get on board with it. If we start seeing that play out and Bitcoin is heading towards $200,000, which a lot of people think is possible, if those three catalysts come into play, okay, then yeah, Axon, $60. Noble, $3. Research coin, I don't even know. Research coin to $1 million. Like, truthfully, if those things start taking place, then yes, I think we see some ungodly candles to the upside. Ungodly. Like, I still think even in my base case, Research Hub gets to $1 billion market cap. If we see all those stars align for DeSci, I think Research Coin becomes one of the top 50 cryptos. And I think the top 50 cryptos are all going to be worth like $10 billion or more. The market cap. Yeah. Top 50 projects are all probably going to be worth $10 billion plus. And so I think you start seeing Axon, Research Coin in these top 50 projects. That is what we need in order to see some of these things come to life. And it is on the table. If the stars align, Trump gets elected, Bitcoin goes to 200K, CZ comes out, fully embraces DeSci, NVIDIA comes out, fully embracing Axon and the DeSci narrative, then yeah. And it is like, you guys are getting me hyped up. I know it's noon. It's literally 12:42, but I am far too hyped up right now for this early in the morning. It's not even morning time anymore, so I guess I can't use that excuse. But like, my God, guys, the yacht party is going to be lit as fuck if that happens. Those investors yacht party, which I've been promising for quite some time now, if we see the stars align like that, I'm getting like a 100-foot yacht. We're going ham. Noble to $3, I think, gives me generational wealth. beyond any perception of the meaning of it. Why not DeSci? Memes hit ridiculous markets cap. Honestly, they do. Did I pee? No. And I think that's probably why I'm a little bit extra hyped up right now. We have 14 concurrent viewers. I think we're about to hit an all-time high when it comes to my return to streaming. I took a 6-month hiatus to travel around the world and go network with some of the highest individuals in crypto possible. And it was a great time. Got to go to ICP. Definity flew me out to Hong Kong, which was fantastic. I then went to Token 2049 in Dubai, which I met some of the richest people I've ever seen in my life. Dubai is like a literal shopping mall for millionaires. Great time. I got to go to Germany to go talk with the Molecule team and a lot of the DeSci projects out there. I had a great time, but I'm happy to be back here live streaming. And truthfully, I think the markets needed it. I didn't see anyone stepping up to fill the shoes. And so, like Thanos, I'll just do it. Fine, I'll do it myself. And I'm here. And we're here Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, going live, talking about the market, talking about the economy, talking about decentralized science, giving you your daily dose of hopium. If you appreciate that, you guys better hit the subscribe button and join in, because I have a lot of fun with these. And realistically, realistically, DeSci is one of the hottest narratives that we'll ever see. I think this cycle is going to have that crazy run. And then I think they die out in the bear market. And that is when you can really funnel into some of these projects. Make sure you sell and get back into some of these winners for the next bull run. And I know we're already hyping up the next bull run, and we haven't even realistically gotten through this bull run yet. But this narrative is a $10 trillion narrative in the making. And there's only going to be so many winners. And I think we have our finger on who the winners are going to be. Really, like, it is that easy. When you're this early to something, it is that easy to not just pick the winners, but make the winners. What do I mean by that? Like, I have the DeSci Shillers Telegram, right? The DeSci Shillers. We have this Telegram group, 56 members in it. No, don't do that. 56 members in the Telegram. I'm trying not to show my other conversations I'm having. This is and if you want to join it, the link is in the description. Most of you guys are already probably in it. These 56 members, we are the ones who are going to pick the winners of DeSci. Just like the gaming narrative, and we saw those gaming influencers pop up, and they start talking about the winning gaming narratives, and all of a sudden you go look at the top, and all the projects that are gaming related that you hear about are ones that the community made. Crypto is a community-driven everything. Crypto is all about the community, and so the community picks the winners. You guys are early to a narrative in which you get to pick the winners. So go out and talk about them. Go out and share the gospel of decentralized science. You guys are in a cult. Don't think you're not. Don't get it confused. That is how crypto works. If you want people to know about the technology, you need to go talk about it at least a little bit. You don't have to go share it to every single person you ever talk about, but when you're in conversation, like the movers that I was talking with yesterday, we started talking for a minute. I brought up crypto. They knew what Bitcoin and Ethereum was. They asked what I was in, and I was like, you guys wouldn't know it. It's a new thing called decentralized science. I expressed how it is literally something that could help save the world, especially with the censorship resistant aspect to its nature and everything. And immediately they get super excited about it, and they start going and looking it up on their own. And I get to tell them which ones they should go look into a little bit more aggressively. And when you hear Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, has a project in decentralized science, people's eyes light up. That's just as simple as that. And so you guys have a responsibility with us to just talk about it and pick the winners. Thank you for my rant. Hopefully the SEC was not watching. I am going to piss myself, and so while I don't want to get off with 13 viewers here on the live stream, I might have to go get off and go to the bathroom. But we talked about pretty much everything I had pulled up. If you guys have questions for me, or you want to do some TA or any specifics about what I've been looking into recently, now would be your time. I will remain on the live stream just to answer some of you guys' questions and see what the sentiment is around everything. Get a bottle. No, I could go into this, but it would waste all of my delicious stir water. I have a new camera, if you guys couldn't tell. ICP is coming. Let's go, Aaron. See you boys in the Discord. Cheers. Can you pee and come back? Yeah, all right. I'll do that. I'll pee and come back. Just because Truth asked. If you mentioned this already, I apologize. Noble product release still October. Yes, Derek. That is the current plan. Okay. All right. All right. None of that 9/11 stuff. What should I put on while we wait? You guys want to hear a very funny song? I don't think I'd get copyrighted for this, but hopefully not. I don't have an ad blocker on, yet YouTube just automatically skips my ads every single time. And then see that? And then it gets really mad at me for doing it. But I'm not the one doing it. See? I don't have an ad blocker on. And then I just have to refresh the page, and then it happens. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm turning my mic on.
Is what I say to my mom, but I keep letting her down. I tell her that I'm a quit, then I take another hit every time she turns around. And I know that I should try to run away, but I've been thinking about it every single day. All of the different flavors, mint, mango, or grape, and I gotta have it, and I can't imagine my life without it. I don't wanna be the one to give you up just to buy another one. One hit is what I tell my boys, but I take another puff. I just need your love in my lungs. I can't seem to let you go because I'm so sick of giving, so sick of giving you up. The worst thing I ever did was take my very first hit. I was 11 years old.
11 years old is crazy. Actually crazy. It is basically just Rickrolled. I kind of just modern day Rickrolled you guys. It's been stuck in my head since I saw it on TikTok though. But guess who can't go on TikTok ever again because his account's permanently banned. All right, zone in. Lock in, Patrick, lock in. It is a very funny song. It's literally about the vape. And you guys know I've been trying to quit the vape. Been actively quitting the vape. I think we're on day like 3 or 4. The morning sweats are gone. It's bullish. It's bullish as fuck. My ears are bleeding. Uptober, baby. Uptober. Best song ever. It's funny as fuck. It's honestly a bop. It's honestly a really good song, but we'll skip it for now. We'll go back to talking about crypto. So if you guys have questions, I'll answer the questions. Otherwise, I'm going to bring up the 3 projects that I've kind of initiated a little bit more research into. So again, BCB, bad for your health. Yes, facts. 100% confirmed. BCB is not great for your health. Kudos. Ryan brought this up. It looks like a really solid project. The chart looks amazing. They are partnered with NVIDIA. Okta is the one that Micro here pointed out, did a really good breakdown of it, gave it a really solid score, and it looks like a solid AI project. I have not done any research into it, just like I haven't into Kudos, but brought to the attention, chart looks gorgeous. Same with Dion, whatever you want to pronounce it as. Looks like a really solid play. Micro cap, or I would honestly, 67 million is kind of like a mid cap to us. Let's be real. The micro caps are under $1 million, just like Alpaca Labs or MCS on ICP. But looks like a solid project. Mika did a breakdown of it as well, or Micro. It looks amazing. So these 3 are ones that I'm paying attention to currently to see if I have positions open in my portfolio. They have to apply and we'll see if they get in, but they look pretty solid, that are kind of in the realm of AI or DPIN, and thus in something that I'm interested in. Remember, I like my portfolio to be DeSci, obviously, DPIN, obviously, and then beta plays on top of large chains, like Jupiter Swap on top of Solana. That's kind of where I get my breakdown of stuff. So Okta is heavy on X too. I do see them a lot on X, which means they have that marketing and that social sentiment down. So it could be something that is inherently just worth looking into, even if the project sucks. Like Render. Render is a cool thing, but realistically, they're not better than any of the other projects. They just got the marketing down. Check out Zero GPU. Okay, all right. Open GPU. OGPU. All right, fully diluted market cap of 20 million. Very, very small trading volume. Total supply 21 million. Let's pull up the website. Powering the future of AI and crypto. Hitting the hype words. Hitting the hype words. Build with Open GPU. Unmatched scalability. 5,000 operations per second. Rapidly and efficiently. Open GPU DevNet. Innovate and test. So they're in a testnet phase, which is good. That's good. We don't want something fully out because then there's nothing to get hyped about. So we want something that is teasing what they will be doing in the future. Let's open up a Medium article on them and skim the white paper very briefly. Can you get out of here? Ionet, Akash, BitTensor, Render. So they got some solid projects to compare themselves to. Interesting. Interesting. All right, looks like we got another one to pay attention to a little bit. I kind of want to check out their socials, see what Open GPU looks like when it comes to their social sentiment. Open GPU. 4,800 followers. That's pretty good. I see some people that I respect. Why is Mario Nafal following them? So that means that they're paying for some advertising. Derico, you dog. You're already following them. You are already following them. Mario. I was just playing Super Mario Bros. Their engagement looks pretty damn organic. A nice announcement back in August. Big Bond turned me on to it. I can't take credit. That's right. Somebody always has to shill it to you. There's always a shiller somewhere. My tongue, never mind. They got their graphics down. It's literally the same graphic every single time. All right, worth paying attention to, I guess. Open GPU. Let's check out their chart. Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay. All right. That's gorgeous. Even just from a trading perspective, that is a beautiful chart. Where is it? There we go. I don't think we'll be able to get the same. It looks like a coiled up spring. The fact the rest of the market shit the bed and it did not is super bullish. I mean, by not shit the bed, it went down 77%, but that is par for the course when it comes to these projects. Whenever we start seeing that breakout could be coming up very soon. Any kind of upward price action on Bitcoin, I think this thing starts taking off. You see that? Get out of here. Why does it? I wish it would not automatically just start doing another one. I think if you're going to view it purely from a trading perspective, I would wait patiently for it to be like scoop, scoop, and then enter here as it retests, right? But if you are looking at it more of the investment point of view, this looks like a pretty solid point to just jump in anyways and be accumulating through this entire range. You do need to understand more of its actual fundamentals, right? And if it has any kind of tech that you can see or like any statistics, remember, I actually kind of am curious. Like Dynex, I know the project coin price continues to just shit the bed, but if you actually go look at the fundamentals behind Dynex, and this is the easiest example, we are 11 days into September and there's already as many jobs as there was in August and in July. So we're literally a quarter of the way through the month, maybe a third of the way through the month, closer to a third, not a quarter. We're a third of the way through the month and they're already set to completely destroy the amount of jobs that are being posted. So this is wildly bullish for Dynex, but coming back into OpenGPU, if there's any kind of analytics like that we can see, charts and stats, and see some on-chain growth, that's super good. Yep, pissed me off. I was hoping for more of a discount, but it didn't die. That is facts. Lovely chart there. I prefer NTX and AIOZ for my AI plays. Fair. Didn't FOMO in yet, but was holding pretty strong in the Bitcoin dip. Something went wrong. Damn it, OpenGPU. Why you gotta be like this? Okay, whatever, man. They don't want to see it. They don't want to see us win. I'm curious what the top accounts have. There are no accounts. Okay. All right, whatever, man. Very small fees. 0 pending transactions in the last hour. So it's... What happened? Is this the testnet? Yeah, it's testnet. So maybe they shut the testnet down. They got a lot of pending. Weird. 0 GPU. Let's go, Chris. Let's go. I'm assuming we got a bag holder in the chat. Bullish. Definitely worth staying on the watch list. Let's go ahead and add to watch lists here. Let's make a watch list. I don't think I have one on this. OpenGPU at $1, baby. Let's go. Where is the add to watch list button? Am I blind? Am I blind? Was in at 65 cents. Let's go, Chris. Let's go. AKA Big Bon. All right, good. It's good. It's weird. You guys all have different names across platforms. Yup. And I faded it. Damn it, Derek. How could you fade? Where is the watch list button? Oh. Okay. All right. New portfolio. Let's go and get some kudos, and then we'll add it to the watch list. Yeah. And then we got Dion up 13% today. That's crazy. What else should we add to this watch list? iDow has entered the chat. Bro struggle. Damn it, guys. Mods, get C90 FTW out of here. I don't need to be harassed. I just need gentle guiding hand. Add to portfolio right above market cap. All right. I stay on extra long to be kind and so that we can collaborate on finding altcoin gems. And this is the return I get. This is the welcoming hand I get. Fix my eyesight. They're called glasses, motherfucker. I'm sorry, that was mean. You know I have glasses. Do I have them out here? I just never wear them. I got them as a child because I'm pretty sure I have dyslexia. And they just thought I needed better glasses to read because I couldn't read. And it turns out my eyes were fine. I have mental deficiencies. My daughter likes to touch my lenses. Your time's your most valuable asset, sir. You're damn right. I want to get LASIK. Hate wearing glasses. I can't fathom having to go through that because they have to just have your eye open. Have you seen the videos of them doing LASIK? It's actually terrifying. Actually terrifying. My dad had to have his corneas, his lenses replaced. And he literally just had to dilate his pupil, take the lens out, put a new one in, all while just sitting there being able to see is actually terrifying. IRL, I'm actually working for a very powerful project in vision correction. Oh, shit. I watched a video on LASIK, and after they cut the flap, I was so out. No, thank you. That's terrifying. Because they cut the little membrane on your eye, they peel it back, and then they laser your eye, and then they put the membrane back and drop a bunch of shit on it to try and heal it. Terrifying. It is quick. Derek actually had it, so I guess we could just be asking this man. What are some of the other projects we should add to it? I'm going to add DNX. You guys know I'm a Dynex maxi. I got the interview lined up for next Tuesday, so expect... The interview is lined up for the 17th, and then I have a Noble Blocks interview lined up for the 18th. So that weekend of the 21st and 22nd, expect a Dynex interview, and then I'll probably post the Noble Blocks interview the 28th and the 29th in preparation for October for when we get the Noble Blocks platform released. TARS. I'm going to maintain my bullishness on TARS, literally based off the Google Accelerator program and the Solana Foundation backing. I don't think I need to say anything more. Do they have alpaca? No. No, they do not. When is ICP going to get on some of these mainstream things? God damn it, guys. Kind of tongue-in-cheek. Yes, LASIK on the last thing you shouldn't use any Groupon or discount code for tattoos, skydiving, and LASIK. Can you imagine getting a Groupon for skydiving? No, thank you. You should make a video on explaining crypto to your significant other. That would probably go pretty hard, actually. She already gets it very adamantly. She's been trading meme coins. She's the one who called out FWOG to me. I don't know if you guys remember me posting in the Discord my FWOG trade. I'm still in it. She called FWOG out here. The metric she used, it was cute and funny. I mean, does it get any more Chad than that? A 382% gain on FWOG. A meme coin that didn't rug, first of all. She called it out early as fuck. Just because it was funny and they had good social engagement. She also called out the Reddit dog, Snoofy. Which, if Reddit continues to be a hot narrative in crypto, which I don't see why it wouldn't, the Reddit dog I feel like is a good play. She called that one out. I think she bought it like down here. So she's still up a little bit, but not as much. You got a hot air balloon ride from Groupon. That is the definition of sketch. That I'd probably do it too. Let's be real. I'm a discount maxi, so I'd probably get the hot air balloon. I went to a top eye surgeon in Ohio. That was your mistake, number one. Why on earth were you in Ohio? Spent like $12K, but I'd rather not go blind. Yeah. RDDT then. Derek, I've heard people here in Fort Wayne traveling to Ohio before for LASIK. Also to Indy, but some went to Ohio. I don't know why you would ever go to Ohio. Apparently they're eating dogs and cats, according to Trump. Oh, just the straight up Reddit ticker. This chart does not look bad. Down 91%. Honestly, it's holding that line pretty nicely. Kind of looks like Axon if we're being real. If we're going to be real and objective here, this chart low-key looks like Axon's chart. So for memes, could be pretty funny. RDDT, it's starting to rebound a little bit. Do we buy some Reddit? No, I keep getting burned every time I do memes. Stop distracting me from the main bread and butter. Superintelligence Artificial Alliance. Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. $3.3 billion market cap. This is where we will win. Honestly, looks like a pretty solid buy around $1. I traded for 70%. Let's go, Derek. I'm not even joking. Like, this is probably a solid ass play. These three were like the poster children for AI, and then they merged into one. It's like, that's probably a very solid play to have. But who am I to say? Watch this become one of the top cryptos in the entire industry. It very, very well could be worth $100 billion. Pull a Cardano from last cycle. Yeah, I'll post. I'm assuming you mean for the microcap watch list. I'll post the whole thing into it. If it's over 100 million, I don't want it. Let's just be frank. If it's over 100 million, I do not want it. I don't remember any of them either. So let's go ahead and share. I don't want to hear a single person. There we go. Set as public. Copy link. Go in the Discord. In the trade history channel, you said. No. Micro cap watch list from live stream. None are DeSci. All are under $100 $100M. There it is. See the FWOG trade. 2 cents sold 2/3 of the position for 150% gains. Not bad. Got rugged on the CTO one. Pretty bad. TRVL is 7 million. I don't own any, but if there's product can work, it's bullish for Web3 Airbnb. Oh, I forgot about that one. I feel like I've heard of that one a while ago, but I completely skipped it. You know what should be coming in soon? You guys remember on my TikTok live? Oh my God. You guys remember on my TikTok live stream when I accidentally bought that Hive mapper? That camera, that car camera should be coming in this quarter. $6.8 million market cap. Little baby. Chart looks pretty gross, but that doesn't turn us off. Hashtag Noble Blocks. This is a fascinating idea. This is something that I think is novel as fuck. I don't know what category it would get in or what kind of ad they would need to take off, to take out, to take off. Wait a second. We'll sign up. That investor dot no LLC at gmail.com. Confirm your email. Don't close this tab. Connect to D-Travel. D-Travel, you're logged in. Go back to your original tab. You can close this window. Bullish. Let's hope I don't dox myself with anything here by accident. Which mapper did you buy, though? I bought the HDC and upgraded to the B. I don't even remember, to be honest. I'm just glad that... I think I bought it like way back here. I'm just glad I didn't buy the coin and I bought the mapper, because apparently I'd be down on it no matter where I bought it at. But the chart doesn't look that bad. I just don't remember exactly where I bought it. Okay, well, a new referral link to share with you guys. Go ahead and sign up under my referral link. No particular reason, not even sure what the benefits might be, but I think that it would be advantageous if each of you guys used my referral link to sign up for this. Not sponsored. Maybe, I don't know, I didn't even look into it. Definitely the new biggest thing ever, and you're going to want to sign up before it's too late. I think I got the HDC. I did not get the B. I got the cheaper one. So if I list something on this, I get some points. Okay, I don't have anything to list. But that's cool. That is novel. I ain't need no LA. I thought I doxed my location for a minute. Look at all this yellow. Dismiss. Okay. Okay. How do I get back to the... How do I get to see the devices? On 8/12, discontinuing the Hive Mapper dashcam. Those who ordered HTC will be upgraded to the B or can opt for a refund. You might be a refund instead of the camera. Oh. I would take either, to be honest. I already wrote that off as a business expense, so... I'm actually curious now. I'm going to go on my email and see. Oh, I did automatically upgrade. Wait, did I? If you decide to upgrade... Did I have to click on stuff? This was on August 19th, so not that long ago. I had to pay for my upgrade to keep my bonus reward after 2,000 kilometers. What the fuck? Should I get a Hive Mapper or what? I don't know that it's worth it, to be honest. If you don't click anything, I believe the plan on refunding your card once the B starts shipping. Damn it! No, I want it. Although, I kind of want the $400 back, to be honest. It says, as part of our commitment to delivering the best possible experience, we've decided to automatically upgrade all pending HTC orders to our advanced B dashcam. If you decide to upgrade, you don't need to pay anything today. Payment will only be required at shipment. This upgrade will secure your spot in line for new and improved device. We understand that some of you may prefer not to wait for the B. If you wish to cancel your order and receive a full refund, please reply to this email and we will process your request promptly. To show our appreciation for your patience, all customers who are automatically upgraded to the B will receive a bonus of 4,000 honey tokens. Asterisk. 4,000 honey tokens only awarded after mapping 2,000 kilometers. It sounds like I was automatically upgraded. Are they trying to make me pre-order again? I'll do this on my own time. I don't need to do this while I'm sitting on the page with you guys. We'll probably ask if you want to pay $200 or be refunded. Bullish if you got that magic though. Yes, to save your spot in line, it receives the criticism on their Discord for it. It's like $400. Thanks, bro. Hey, anytime, man. Anytime. Yeah, all right. I think that's it, though. I've enjoyed this live stream thoroughly, you guys. But your time is your most valuable asset, and I don't want to take too much more of it. Thank you all for being here with me. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the Discord and in tomorrow's live stream. Peace out. Don't forget to buy